have any questions about the examples I've gone over? Yes. Okay, that's a good question. Our student asked that if we were to move this P down and they were to coincide right next to each other amongst the axis, would that be a reflection? No. If it was a reflection, the P would look backwards, just like our L would. And now I have 3 practice problems for you guys to do, and I'll give you some time to work on them. They're right here. And do I have any volunteers who want to personally come up and solve one themselves so they get hands-on experience? Okay. And I'll leave these up here along with the steps, and if you guys need any help, I'll be walking around to answer your questions. Now that I've given you guys time to work on them and I've walked around and I saw that mostly everyone was done, a lot of people are having trouble with identifying whether it's a rotation or a transformation sometimes. If the objects could be too close, it could be some confusion. I just want to let you know that a rotation is when it's rotated among one center point. You know, you're always going to have that one point that the whole image is rotated on, so just keep that in mind. Reflection seems to be the easiest. Everyone identifies that one first. And we did have a student come up and do these. Does anybody see a problem with what she did? Are any of her answers wrong? Okay, that's good because her answers are right. She identified this one as a transformation and she is correct. All the points are the same and every point was moved the same distance away from its original point. Number 2, she did a reflection and she is right. If you were to fold the paper, these images would lay right on top of each other. Number 3 is a rotation. You see they rotated the letter M and she did it correctly. She identified that there was one common point and the image just rotated to the right just a little bit. Does anybody have any questions about this? They coincide with our steps. You know, you have to find the point that compares to the other side of the point. You choose one coordinate to compare it to and everything. If the transform shaped is a mirror image, just like our example number 2, you know it's going to be a reflection. And if the images and the coordinates move the same distance in the same direction, you know it's a transformation. So we can turn in our examples and I can look over them to make sure everybody gets the right idea. And I just want everyone to know that today we learned about identifying transformations. Whenever we go over worksheets and stuff, you should know how to identify a transformation, a reflection, and a rotation. If you do have any problems, we can get worksheets out and everything else. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, thank you.